You can take it in. You're live.
I'm live. I'm happy I'm alive. And
I'm happy you're alive too.
yeah, good morning. We had a cold weather, which is okay, 16 degrees.
It's not that cold.
No, it's not that cold, but it's not as hot as
It was.
32 was. I was driving home Friday.
It was hot.
Yeah.
And we had a cold front come through.
So, and tomorrow I'm going to have a nice man. I hope everything will be great, and we will be nice friends after that. Who is coming and to put the started to dig my driveway, take the old cement and put a new one. We are living on top of the hill, so everyone had that problem that cement was cracking. Maybe. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, and so nice to see you back. Happy to have you, and tell us how is your husband. Hello, Chris. Hello, Erika. Hello, Leo Smiles. 2535 Apple, and you go further.
Good morning, Angie. It is morning here. It's 11 o'clock a.m. in Alberta. Your question is a personal question about your soul path and purpose. That would be in a private reading.
If you would like to book a private reading, I will be probably able to answer you.
Lori Sue Craig and Clammett, thank you very much for coming. And Heidi, thank you for being back.
Yeah.
And Violetta had asked, how is your husband? You thanked us for the prayers, but we were looking to see how your husband was doing.
Meanwhile, I will tell you a joke. Hello, Kathy McLaughlin. Hello again today. And woman is coming to her husband. And it's a joke. Heidi, don't take this personally. I know you will. Unless you don't have that. Woman is coming to a doctor and telling him, I can't sleep. I'm so tired. What's happened to you? I gave you a nice nurse for you to help with your husband.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you, Erica. And she said, that's the reason I can't sleep. I have to watch them. I don't think you have a private nurse, so be happy. And hello, husband.
You're going to get your cards out as well?
No.
No.
Rebellion.
Oh, she's feisty today.
Feisty. Beginning of the new week. So 1 week from now, next Thursday, we apparently will be able to drive on the driveway.
Have fun.
Nice.
Hopefully the weather will be good and that it can all get done.
Yeah.
So good morning, Bridget and Lori Sue. Sylvia Strong, Alexis, Cindy Faust, Barry Blue, and Kathy. She's going to have a reading soon with you.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Chris. Anyways, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. And I was talking with Kathy about what is easier for... thank you so much, Kathy. For what is easier for people to go on instead of being afraid of Microsoft Teams and uploading, and because Microsoft Teams has a bad reputation. Well, Microsoft is not applying to many people. I have bad experiences with them as well. So, but I learned how to deal with the new Microsoft Teams, so I will know how to open and how to help. I maybe that time that I had struggle, I didn't look for one thing. Now I know what to look for. So I'm safe to book the. I will send the links for people, and then they can, if they are on Microsoft Teams. But the easiest way is the WhatsApp. If someone has regular phone, not Apple, because Apple doesn't like WhatsApp. So you can upload the WhatsApp and it's for free. You can connect with everyone in your family, your friends, because the long distance doesn't cost.
Mhm.
So it's better than telephone, and you can see me, I can see you. I don't. I will check today with Cheryl if I can, because I have uploaded uh, WhatsApp on my iPad. Thank you, Janet and Thunberg, for that WhatsApp 6 years ago. I received that one, but I didn't had ability to get in it, so I have to check it out. Today I will have to ask you to come. Of course.
Heidi says that it's a long recovery for her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, talking about her husband and people who ask me about the mixture that I'm doing. 2 big tablespoons of honey and 2 teaspoons of powdered ginger, cheap as a borscht. And then you mix them. It lasts you for 1 week. For me, it lasts 5 days if I'm lucky. And I'm taking that much. Before I was taking less. Heaven in earth in a month. It's so sticky, so I have to lick it. So anyone who has some coughing allergies, or please try it. And I have this jar, which is very practical. The one that you close by closing, it can get sticky. I wash this every 5 days and put the new product in it. No, not work required, but
it does work.
Please.
Well, you used to take medications all the time for your allergies.
And I was sleepy from that medication, and I had the puffer. I had the puffer somewhere here. No, I don't see that. I get rid of them because they told me I don't need anymore. Mm-hmm. And for years I had the puffers. So they were shocked when last year they did the test on me that I don't need that. Or maybe there was mistakes. I said, no. For many years I was taking puffers.
Mm-hmm. So Barry Blue has a question about, Luigi.
Yeah.
Targeting
the one who was hunting on the streets of New York.
Barry was asking.
I don't know what I can say differently.
Will more rich people like that be targeted?
Ladder, symbol of the ladder, symbol of top of the ladder. So probably they will be targeting people from the top of the ladder. I have to understand the vision. But it might be not only from the top of the ladder, they might be just from the ladder. Not everyone has to be on the top of the ladder, because I see the symbol of ladder being open, white ladder, white color maybe.
1,
yeah.
2, 3.
And if you can answer differently, please be free. They are thinking about making decisions like that because they feel that they are playing with them for a long time. They are engaged, and maybe they will change their mind because they will go make the good decisions. But maybe that will make those big CEOs to be more aware that they can be a victim if they don't make good decisions, because they have to make good decisions. They have to think for the people, and the same is with people in Congress and in Senate. They have to think how the constituents will feel if they are letting them down and they are telling them, you have to work, even voluntarily, to earn to become eligible for the healthcare. If people are sick, they can't work, and they don't have money to get to the work. And the patients, and not everyone will be accept to work as a volunteer. I was working as a volunteer many years ago, and it took 1 month for them to approve me because I was new from different country. I wanted a job. So I thought that would be the easiest way to step in my footstep. So I was giving craft and cooking lessons for people with mental illnesses in Michener. I got that offer for the job, and my husband said, you better stay at home, and you will make some money from home. He didn't want me to go to work.
Is that when you started childcare?
Yeah, because I needed to make some money. And so, yeah, we have to be creative. When we are newcomers from different countries, we have permission to work, but that was, can you pass me Kleenex, please? Talking about allergies.
Maybe you're allergic to me.
No, yeah. You wish. Okay.
Bridget York is asking, what is Felon 45 thinking about Zelensky?
Oh, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Snake. That he's smart.
That Zelensky's smart?
Yeah. Well, he avoid to inform probably USA, CIA that he's planning to do this.
To the drone attack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinks, if they will inform my CIA and I will know, I could warn the other person. And Zelensky was sneaky. Good for him, because otherwise that will be probably disaster. Maybe he checked him before that there was something little and he gave him head and then it was backstop. He is a lover, done. He wants security, and he wants to up and down. So he thinks that he was disconnected. It's not bad. Actually, deep inside, he admires Zelensky. We all do. We all do.
Well,
And
F-45 is on an interesting journey.
Yeah.
Now, what about his attack on the judge who, Leo,
Leonard Leo.
Yeah, who helped get all the judges on the Supreme Court.
And it was
both believers. Yeah,
he was
Leonard Leo, isn't it?
Leonard Leo. Yeah.
So what's happening with that now?
That's an interesting question. How you call this society? Federal Society.
The Federalist Society, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I did 4.
Trump is like someone who is learning how to ski on the ice, and the ice is spreading under his legs.
The ice?
Ice, yeah. So he is making
skating on the ice?
Skating on the ice, and the ice is spread, crack under him, and he's making a split. He is probably right now swearing and being angry, but he has to blame someone for pointing those good judges to him that were honest judges. And they belong to the Federal Society. Apparently, every judge in USA who has ambitions have to belong to that society. So, Republican Party. So that was a thing, and he can go under the ice soon. He knows probably they are telling
because
him.
of what he's commented about.
Well,
Leonard Leo.
when your legs are spreaded, your eyes are on two separate ice pieces,
Mhm.
and there is only water. You can go and drown. He is making such a really strong enemies. We wouldn't hear from Leo at all. He wouldn't. He will ignore him. But the crack under the ice will make a damage to him. He can go probably under the water very soon because of that. Actually, that's the vision that I'm reading.
Very soon is good.
Well, you can't really be spread your legs for too long. So the Supreme Court will be not his friend. They will start thinking,
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
These are the top justices.
yeah, there is a battle between them. He knows he's isolated right now.
Don is.
Don.
Mhm.
And the biggest, his enemy is now the lady in the Supreme Court, the last one who was
Amy Coney Barrett.
Amy
Comey Barrett.
Coney Barrett. She is his worst enemy, so he will be attacking her as well. And all of them are thinking he is cutting his legs or spreading his legs too far, and why he can't really make friends. When he was first time nominated as a party nomination, he could only find one guy who was saying something nice about him. And then he was his enemy because he put him in the hot water for those cheating about the inauguration, that he took so much money.
Mm-hmm.
What was his? He had the name like Barack. I think Barack.
Obama?
No. But it was something like that, the millionaire from New York. That's the only person who was speaking for Don. So he never was able to make friends. He was recording wives when they were of his friends, and when he was doing dirty games with them. And then he was blackmail those wives.
Well, he learned well from Roy Cohn.
Roy Cohn, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got to keep people in line.
And then, so that's so disgusting to have someone, no one trusts him in his arena.
Now, what about Vance? Is this helping Vance so that he goes higher up in the chain? Because he probably has his sights on the presidency. Is he working behind the scenes trying to get him out too? 1, 2,
And his wife was working for
3.
For the Supreme Court for Justin Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
So she has friends there. And she's very likable. So she is still keeping friends. She looks like very honest lady, that she has good values. And she wants her husband to be a president for sure. So he's living in that dream. If he will be lucky, he will score the goal ball to the hole in a split second. So not yet. He's not actively working yet. He don't trust anyone around him, so he's not sharing his informations, but he's observing the world.
Now, you had seen in the future Don being removed by impeachment.
That will take 2 years.
But you've never really seen Vance moving in as
I saw
president.
him writing a book.
Yeah, not active in
but
government.
That's not what I just saw that, so he will explain so much in the book probably.
So if Don leaves office,
Mm-hmm.
because it's supposed to be that he's going to be there and then not there, does Vance go with them? Is the whole party gone at that point? Is there something really, really big coming? 1, 2, 3.
You see a lot of symbol of locks. So some people will be locked out. You know, those mechanical locks that we put on the gate and the
Within
gate.
the party.
I think so, yes. I will have to, one after another. He will feel secure. He will still feel secure, but crying of a broken relationship. So his wings will be cut very short.
Now, what's interesting, that would work out well for all the keys to the White House that Don has given out, even to Cheesehead. We're calling him now, so you don't get cut off.
You know who I'm talking about?
The chainsaw guy, Cheesehead guy. Anyways, he gave him a key to the White House. Maybe they'll change the lock so none of them can have access back in.
That's a good one. Cheryl. Oh.
There was a question here about
vision attack on the ice. Yeah, I like that name too, but that one will be under scrutiny. So I have to watch for that, not to use the name of
So what about, there was a question here about the Polish election.
Okay. We had second election because the first one was so close. I said that Rafał Rafał will win. And the second election was again the same thing. They are so close, hardly 1 point. And both parties are claiming in Poland that they won. Before it was opposite, now it's Karol is winning, and Karol is so pro-religion, so I don't know.
Pro-religion, conservative, aligned with Trump.
Yes.
And expected to be aligned with
and
Russia
because
as well.
Pope was chosen, it might be helping him because he wants the big help to make a status for the church. No abortion, no this, no that.
So who do you see as the ultimate winner after this fight goes on?
Well,
because it's close. And
I said before Rafał, the mayor of Warsaw, but 3 cards.
2, 3.
Tick tack, tick tack, tick tack, hitting, and they are 2 black balls that they are hitting. Eventually, the hand will be kind of hurt. You remember, we hit out somehow. Eventually, it will hit us. I can't say now because before I was saying that Rafał will win, and I saw Rafał. I think I have to start with Rafał. I don't think Poland will be safe. They will be working hard. New leader. I'm not, because I still feel that Rafał won, and maybe there will be some investigation because Karol got 50.7 points. Rafał got 50.3, and Rafał got 49.7. So
they're close.
6 points difference between 2 of them. It's not even whole 1%. So they might have to do it again now for Poland to be safe, because and the party that was not popular, PiS, because they were too strict and they were changing judges and so on. And Rafał wants to change that. He wants to give Poland the real good judges. I will go for him because that's much. And I didn't know, when you asked me, I didn't know anything about
I had listened to Marianne last night, Marianne from Revealing Light, and she said that that it was going to be very, very close, but something would come up about Carol that had to do with money, and that was going to sort of maybe take him out of the race.
In Polish, Karol.
Yeah. So hopefully something comes up and your prediction is right, that they're going to be fine.
They have to check, because people are boiling too close for comfort. And that's not, and 2 times, that's unusual. And we will have to learn who was helping Karol. If it was Vatican or it was the Trump or Putin. Because Trump and Putin are going on the same wagon.
You said Vatican.
Yeah.
You think the Vatican's involved?
It is, yeah, because he has the values for the church. And of course, in Poland, church is so important. If it wouldn't be for Karol Wojtyła, the Pope, John Paul, we wouldn't have the solidarity. So they have the ability to help people when they want to, or control the way that the government is going on.
Doug is asking, how did Cheesehead actually get the black eye?
He said that his son.
Yeah, but how did it actually happen?
I don't think so. I never had the black eye. Did you ever had black eye?
Mm-mm.
I never. And I had day home. And I never.
No children were hitting you?
No, not
1, 2, 3.
He was arguing with someone from his friends. He was doing something really bad.
Friends?
There's people who are looking after his health, and maybe they were taking him to emergency, or the doctor was coming.
Oh, okay.
And they were helping him to help him.
Because he doesn't take drugs.
Oh, no. And you heard that from us.
Even though he's looking up.
And it's entertainment only. And
so you think he reacted to something?
Someone, yeah, he was fighting with his staff. Backstabbed by his up and down, and he's paying them now to keep quiet. But they wanted him to be safe, because the money and everything, they are working to protect him. But he looks so eaten, like, before even I heard him admitting that he is taking, before John Lemon asked him, I thought that he doesn't look healthy. Mm-hmm. And my husband was saying, he's crazy. Look at him. He is a clown. That's another good name for him. Because he was acting worse than 10-year-old spoiled kid.
So there's another part here where Mary Williamson on the last live we had.
Okay, 1 second. Maria, thank you. For entertainment reason only.
Mary Williamson had commented on the live last Wednesday. Is there any relief for the residents of Gaza in the near future?
I have a twist in my stomach. Gosh, that's probably what it is. The stress in the stomach and gut feeling in the stomach. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I'm feeling sick when I'm even thinking about what's going on. Sorry. No, They will be, the aggressors will drove in, will try to let them out, those poor people. It will be a center of attention, at least that way there will be some center of attention, She's holding two goblets. It's like pouring from one to another. They are taking away from those poor people and giving to people like Don to build beautiful reserves close to the
With Jared.
water. Who would like to even go there?
Now, I was reading that the Israeli soldiers were not.
Oh, they are not happy
They're
about
kind of rebellion against this, that they're trying to say that they don't have to obey those orders.
No.
Because it's against what they believe.
Yeah.
So how long is Bibi going to be in power?
Time is not for me.
I'm hoping that, like you had Putin hanging on to the side of the aircraft with no side already. So where's Bibi on this? 1, 2, 3.
You see small plane crashing, coming at me. So this is not a good vision. It's a crash. They might have to create some crash to destroy him, get him out of. They're waiting, and he is trying to walk on the eggshells, sharing money. No, not yet. But they will be eventually crushing him, hitting him with drum or plane, because I saw a plane.
Will it be within his own people? Because the last time we heard that they weren't behind him.
Most of them, they are getting tired of that. And they don't want that land.
1, 2, 3.
It is his war plane coming at him. So his own people. Crying over broken relationships. He broke all the premises. Woman is behind this again, and queen and king of work. So he might do this. He might lost his life when he will be in a plane with his wife that he loves. They are very close. She's his best friend and supporter.
Mary, I believe it to be a different Mary. This was also on the live on Wednesday. I just heard that Putin's helicopter was almost hit by a drone. Do you see an end to this horrible war?
That would be good.
Well, there was an interesting story about that. We'll discuss it later.
And it was his helicopter was nearly hit, and those drones were attacking in the area that is close to Finland, on another side of the border, on the country. And some place was, I didn't see that one, that it was in Siberia, but something even in Siberia. So it was trucks with drums. Those people are losing their lives.
Now, Ukraine did attack, a drone attack on facilities and everything. But this is an interesting case because there's a backstory to it.
Oh, you know the backstory?
The backstory came out this morning.
Oh,
supposed.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
A lot of generals will be taken on the aiming. So some generals are behind that.
Russian?
Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. The law, they are upset with him, crying that he is not doing what he promised them to do. And they are waiting for the peace. They don't want to fight. So what is the story? Nice girlfriend.
Newsweek wrote that the incident was concocted by Russian authorities to convince the narrative to the people that Putin was making similar sacrifices for his country as ordinary citizens were. Russian authorities highlight that not even Putin was immune to the threat posed by Ukraine. Interesting that this trip to Kursk was undertaken in secrecy and only publicized after he returned to Moscow, that it may be an internal thing.
So I see generals, we might not learn too much, or they will be flying from the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Or
dying
falling
there.
out from the windows and
Yeah.
even in the bathtub.
Then swimming is not advisable. Don't take baths, because you might be thrown away from the window with the bathtub.
Crisscross had asked, will the American empire fall by its 250th birthday?
Which American empire, of course. Regards.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think the empire will be lost. America will still be connected, but the empire might get lost in the battle. You would throw him with the bathtub. I'm just thinking about baby, washing the baby and throwing
the water out.
with the water
baby
out. And it will be in DC, the Washington DC. There will be that parade, and the parade will cost 45 million, but the streets will be damaged for 50 million. And I was talking about the streets, how we had the streets damaged before. So any tank on those caterpillars is such a destroyer of streets. How they can let him to do that? No brain? Ooh.
Well, that's totally Kim Jong-un and
yes, but they
Putin
have
thing.
maybe some protection on those caterpillars.
Maybe they'll be on the back of vehicles or something. I don't know.
Or
But the
maybe
roads will still be damaged from the weight. I don't think they're meant for that.
No. And over 50 million just for the 60.
Yeah, FEMA's being cut.
Car. Oh yes, no FEMA. We don't need you guys. We are rich. Oh, what I thought about this? He has to watch for Mar-a-Lago this year. The storms will hit him as well. I had that feeling. I never said anything about for Mar-a-Lago being.
There was one time when he applied for relief.
Yeah, but that was before our time.
But his place was not even hit.
Yeah.
And one of his workers had said Mar-a-Lago was untouched, yet he claimed for all these repairs.
Oh, because he can do that.
Yeah.
He will be observer now and thinking with the headache. What's happened to? He will be on hot seat. And symbol of cheating, people will be upset with him for the cheating, for the parade, for all those things. And on top of that, he will probably pay karma with Mar-a-Lago eventually. I don't know if it is for sure this year, but I saw that Mar-a-Lago will be hit.
Now, no King's Day. The protest is also on the same day.
Yeah.
And is he going to... No King's Day?
Oh,
that he's
no.
not going to be king? They're not having a king? They're having the protest on the same day. Will Don actually call it his birthday celebration? Because that's what he wants, is his birthday celebration.
Covering this in the...
1, 2, 3.
Even with my knee, I will go for that one. I think people will go for the celebration. No king's celebration. Whole America will be celebrating USA, but no kings. A lot of people have those plans. America is excited about that. They want good person to be re-elected. Reliable, good values, not religious values, because those religious people are not showing us that they have the values. Nothing against religious people, but they have to go by the values that they are promoting. I'm sorry, it's for entertainment only.
Beyond Extinction Love is asking...
Are we still there?
I think so, aren't we?
No.
Let us know if we ever get cut.
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes she touches on subjects
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stina.
So Beyond Extinction Love is asking, will BB bomb the boat that Greta Thunberg is on?
That's the young girl. Now she is an adult who was. He has form of autism, and Trump was picking on her 8 years ago or 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and she was always fighting for environment. Very smart young girl who is such a good leader, even in early age, to fight for what is right. And would she be in danger? That her ship will be in danger because
2, 3.
I don't see her landing. I see her being outside of on the boat, but I don't see the boat being hit.
Good.
But I don't see her being allowed to enter the country. But it will be anyhow a good harvest because she will do something to celebrate the movement. And she is so strong, so well spoken, so intelligent, and extremely dedicated. Everything opposite what Don is.
Mm-hmm. Now she's going to Gaza, isn't she?
Gaza.
Lebanon. Where she's traveling to someplace, and
But
it's called
on the boat, I see
flotilla. Yeah. Also, the comment is Lindsey Graham jokes that he hopes she knows how to swim.
You see?
What is ever happening to Lindsey Graham? You don't hear much about him anymore. He
was recently in. I think he was in a meeting with Zelensky.
And how'd that go then?
That's what I believe.
1.
I can't say that. Oh no. 2. Guys, you can tell me that what you think.
3.
No. How to say politely? As corkscrew. He wants to Zelensky. Thank you.
It's a good thing we don't see what you see.
No. He just wants to make a name for himself. Lindsey is all about himself. He thinks that, and he is Ukrainian from background. He wants to check if there is a possibility for the peace. So maybe that will be his role. He would like to bring the peace and be nominated for that. But otherwise, he is just a corkscrew. People.
Now, you had said at one time that you saw...
I'm sorry, I have to get out of the vision what he wants to do to the Zelensky.
Okay, go to Stephen Miller. Does that help at all?
Yeah.
you had said that he was going to end up divorcing his wife, and now there's talk.
About that?
Yeah, you said a long time ago that their marriage was going to end. But now his wife is the spokesperson or whatever, helping out with the PR with Melon, with Cheesehead. And she's going to work for him, I think.
And Cheesehead doesn't like Miller?
Well, they have children together.
No, Miller is Cheesehead likes Miller, I'm asking.
Oh, I have no idea.
Because he makes so many enemies in White House that
no idea.
The list is like telephone book.
So how's that relationship going? 1, 2, 3.
He might offer her to impregnate her with her baby. Fake way, but still a baby. There is no good chemistry because he is such a chauvinistic.
Who? Stephen Miller?
No. I'm talking about because she's working for Cheesehead, and she's not going to like it.
She's not going to like working for Cheesehead? Okay.
She will be looking for the entry. Oh, those cards are coming one after another. Look at that. And something about cheating. Maybe she will cheat and have one of the Cheesehead's babies. He has so many, apparently, all over the world, up to 100. We don't know. We know only about 14.
Maria A is asking.
And he must like to go to the. Once I saw a movie many years ago about. Oh, I was in England in the 70s, and it was about movie about a guy from Israel. He was a pilot, and as a student, he was giving his sperm, and they were showing how that was going on. And that young man lost his ability to produce because he was wounded during the battle. And then he was looking everywhere for the babies that it was his.
Mm-hmm.
So he entered. It was a really good movie and different. And I remember him showing how he was helping himself with magazines.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use those.
Yes, anyways, carry on.
No, but then imagine Musk doing this because he has to give the embryos. Apparently, only one child was the proper way done.
Mm.
The rest is, that's the reason he has triplets, I think. That's quite common, duplets and triplets after insemination. I have to keep my mouth shut. I better will, before they will cut me off.
Well, let's go on to this question from Maria A. The state of New Jersey, asking if you see the state of New Jersey staying Democrat for the governor's election this year. We have a primary elections next Tuesday, and then in November, the actual elections. So you're thinking about New Jersey governor's election. 1, 2, 3.
It is going to be very close, and I can't exclude the Republicans winning because I see CNN promoting that Democrats are not good as fulfilling expectations. Republicans are so good. Yeah, something will be done. And even a guy from Maryland, governor, he is saying some slogan that Democrats are not making. Well, there were so many good things that they did. Of course, they were slow. I was upset with Garland that he was working like a turtle and he didn't achieve the goal.
Mm-hmm.
So many things that Biden was not pushy enough. So that's true, that they were slowky pokey. Oh, is there any woman there? Because I'm crying and worries about things. So the worries, it might be that Republicans will get what they want. I'm sorry.
The last question for today.
At least head cheese is not giving money anymore.
Cheesehead.
Head cheese.
So the last question.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Horse back horse, and that's different.
And I do take pictures of the screenshots for questions for later. Christine Stitches is asking, have the farmers started to feel the effects of tariffs?
Will what?
Have the farmers started to feel the effects of tariffs?
They are kicking a bucket. A bucket is a symbol for fulfilling your dreams. And they are kicking the bucket. They might be feeling like they are starving and dying. How would you read the kicking the bucket? Someone kicked the bucket, that means that he died?
Yeah, if they kick the bucket, but there's also
I see them doing that. So maybe they will be depressed and committing a suicide even because they are voting for him, and then they are feeling
1, 2, 3.
the bees are not even. The bees will go away, like they will come, and there is no food for them on the fields, so they will not invest in working on the fields. Surprise, dysfunctional families, and feeling cheated. So the farmers are not going to be happy.
Now, there was one comment here that was interesting before I take the rest of the pictures. Crisscross says Pope Leo is planning to visit the U.S. on the same day as dictator Donnie's parade. I don't know.
So he's not going to see Donnie. Donnie needs.
Well, his brother, who's a MAGA follower, he has sort of toned down the rhetoric about things, I guess, to keep his Pope brother happy.
And that would be private visits, so the brother couldn't go to Vatican. I don't know. I didn't hear about this. I will give up right now. I have to check Crisscross if that's true, because
Anyways,
it has to be a big thing, and he might not want to see Don, but I don't know why would he come.
Well, it's not to go to the parade, but it's to have maybe an event elsewhere and
No, I don't
take away. I
don't feel that I should be talking about this, because I don't have the feeling that that's somehow might be even a truth. Sorry, Crisscross, we have to first check if that's for you the question.
Anyways, do you want to get your
phone
all lined up?
Yeah.
Anyone who has written a comment after Saturday's video,
and thank you so much for your comments, and
is eligible for a half an hour complimentary reading valued at $100 US with Violetta, and it's gifted by Janet and Tom Berg, BERG. They've been extremely loyal followers of yours for quite a few years.
For so many years, like before, when I was still with Leszek. So, and Leszek left in 2019 in end of 2019.
So you tee that up, and Maria A is commenting about when's your live with Linda G. You're still in conversations with her.
I am, and we had a misunderstanding. Her daughter
who's working for her now.
For her now, her daughter's name is Nicole. She answered me. When I asked about the reading with Linda, but I text Linda on our private phone messages, and I told her I can't do it because there will be such a noise tomorrow that will be not
for tomorrow. Yeah.
So 2 weeks from tomorrow, I will have on the 17th. Need to be sure. Yeah, on the 17th, I will be with Linda.
What day of the week is it?
It's Tuesday, but 2 weeks from now. Because of that. Okay, so I have.
And thank you for subscribing. I noticed that there was one comment where somebody didn't get the notification. Please, sometimes you have to unsubscribe and resubscribe in order to get the notifications.
She was doing this for
3 months.
3 months.
I was taken off every single time for 3 months.
And my husband is taken out, and I can't put him in. But we are connected somehow, the psychic Violetta channel. So he is not able to get back his notifications. And it was only 6,200. What?
The answer for Pope Leo's event in Chicago.
Yeah. Can you read? Because
Christine Buckingham has said in Chicago Stadium there will be a Pope Leo event. It'll be sold out.
Oh, okay. So that's good. I don't think that would be anything really political too much.
His voice will be piped in.
What is piped in?
He'll be on a screen.
Oh,
So it's not an in-person visit.
oh, that's what I didn't feel that's what something is missing there that I don't really feel connected. I'm sorry. So it's not that it will be anything. And thank you, Brooke, for your wonderful.
But then Kevin is writing, the Pope is coming to Chicago on the 14th. Tickets went on sale Friday and sold out immediately. So whether it's piped in or in person, we'll have to find out.
Yeah. But I have the feeling that it's not that he will play like political thing officially. Okay, so I said how many? 262. Not big number, but I'm in trouble with comments. Okay.
No, it's a piped in event. It's from Rome.
Okay, that's what I feel. So it's not that it will have any. And I had a good feeling that something is not adding too well for me. Thank you.
So if you've written a comment, you are eligible. And she always does these readings on a Friday night.
Late night. It was around midnight.
Yeah. So she does these readings Friday night and then posts them Saturday morning.
It was so hot. Okay. And
we're going to go backwards. Stop.
Wisconsin girl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing part of your weekend insight. Always look forward to your guidance. Thank you so much, Wisconsin girl.
And you'll be posting this on Saturday's videos. The first comment on Saturday's video. Wisconsin girl, please contact Violetta at psychicvioletta@outlook.com, particularly with your phone number to have make arrangements for a meeting as quickly as possible.
And I look like I was going to sleep because that dress.
You were late.
And I don't like that blouse, but it was so hot. I wanted to have something that I can breathe in. So, please send me your email.
psychicvioletta@outlook.com
with your phone number. Don't forget about phone number.
And Bridget York is asking for prayers. Okay. She got good results on Wednesday, still 6 more treatments before the scan.
Oh boy. All the best to you, Bridget. That's a nice name.
Anyways, if anybody's going through trials in their life, particularly where all these conflicts are, and even down what happened in what was it, Colorado?
Oh yes, yesterday.
All those people.
Those Jewish, the synagogue was attacked. Those people were vulnerable, and they were old, from 66 to 88 years old.
It's just a shame that anybody has to be so violent.
That's so hard, and we have to send them prayers to Palestine, to Gaza, to Palestine, and to Ukraine. They got a little bit, and those people who were on those trucks with the drums, we have to send them prayers that they wouldn't be, the consequences will not hit them, but they will be picked up, and maybe they didn't know what they have on the trucks.
And Trini Patsy was in hospital over the weekend. That is good.
All the best. All the best to everyone. And peace on earth. Please give us peace. And maybe praying for the Trump. And Cheesehead, that they will be doing something that is good for people, not only good for themselves.
It's an interesting year, that's for sure. Looking forward to getting through this year.
And the strength that people will be reunited. Someone wrote in the comments that there is not that many red hats. People wearing those red hats with the MAGA hats. So the MAGA are not feeling as proud as they used to. which is good. Hopefully that the brain will start to be open to the fresh air.
And Heidi says, and we were live the whole time.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
didn't
Heidi.
trigger anything, and I was so close a few times. All the best, and don't take some young nurses, because then you will have a headache and you wouldn't be able to wake up in the morning. Just kidding, Heidi. You know me. I'm wishing both of you all the best.
Thank you very much, Melinda.
Thank you, Melinda.
Thank you for everyone who supports by subscribing, by hitting the like button.
Oh yeah,
because that helps
I never
the algorithm.
ask about likes, but if you can't, please.
And for donating to support the channel, whether it's
donation
here
is
or on
important.
PayPal, which is on your website at psychicvioletta.com.
But over here, the YouTube is hard.
It helps with YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, so they are helping me to stay on the line.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You had a good read.